Has it ever happened to you that, while taking a bath or while riding a bike, you get some good ideas, but suddenly those ideas completely disappear from your mind? And even after trying a lot, you are not able to remember them. Till date, you must have consumed a lot of information from the internet. But when the time comes to use it in real life, then a lot of information gets skipped from your mind. So how will it be if you have a second mind, which captures all these things for you, keeps them organized, and provides them to you immediately when needed? American author and productivity consultant David Allen has written in his book, Getting Things Done, that your mind is for having ideas, not for holding them. According to research, your mind has to deal with up to 34 GB of information daily. YouTube videos, newspapers, shorts, articles, WhatsApp statuses, reels, etc. It is a little difficult for the human mind to manage these informational varieties. That is why, after consuming too much content, you get tired and are unable to think properly. That is why the author created a 4-step system to create a second brain, which is called CODE. This is basically an acronym whose full form is capture, organize, distill, and express. During the Industrial Revolution in the 19th century, scientists, philosophers, writers, and many intellectuals used to keep a personal commonplace book to understand this fast-changing world. It was used to compile knowledge at an individual level. In it, they used to note down new ideas, sketches, life lessons, and all the information they found interesting. All you have to do is digitize that system. You can do this work offline in a notebook as well. But keeping in mind today's information sources and future access, you should maintain this thing digitally, so that the information you have stored can be useful to you even after years. So the first letter of the acronym CODE is CIE capture. When you close the Nintendo game, then a message is displayed that everything not said will be lost. Which is a very deep message. I will explain how. Naval Ravikant had tweeted that inspiration is perishable. Act on it immediately. Whenever you get a new idea, write it down. If you see a useful website, bookmark it, add good videos to your personal playlist, capture everything that resonates with you. By grasping the information in mind and putting it on paper, the mind remains free, and you can work comfortably with deep focus and higher-level thinking. The best example of this is 14 Grammy Awards winner and American singer Taylor Swift, whose world tour is believed to bring $5 billion to the American economy. She also captures her lyrics and rhyming of words on her phone, so you can also use Evernote, Microsoft's OneNote, Notion, Apple Notes, or any digital note-taking app to capture your ideas. Personally, I use Notion and Apple Notes, and I use Readwise to revise that data from time to time. The next letter of the second brain is O, which means organized. By collecting information, you do not have to become a digital junk dealer. Anything will be useful only when it is easily available at the time of need. You may have all the knowledge of the world, but if it is not organized and accessible, then it is of no use. The author suggests the PARA method for keeping information organized in childhood. You used to create folders like games, movies, photos, and songs on the computer. But instead of organizing folders by topic, it is better to organize them by actionability. So first of all, create 4 folders: projects, areas, resources, and archives. You can create these folders in your note-taking app, browser, and computer, and all the things will come inside these 4 folders. In the PARA method, the first folder will be for projects. Keep all those things in it, which have a clear endpoint. For example, if you have to complete an assignment, then that is a project. If you have to file ITR for this year, then that is a project. If you have to launch your own website after 2 months, then that is a project. Whenever you get any data related to these projects, keep it here. For example, I had to make a summary of this book, so I created a folder named Building a Second Brain Summary, and I kept capturing all the information related to the book in it. The next folder will be of areas. In this, all your long-term goals and never-ending responsibilities will come, like personal finance, home maintenance, legal documents, medical documents, etc. Put all related ideas, links, documents, etc. in this areas section. The third folder will be resources. This folder will work like your personal library. It will contain all the things that you are interested in or that may be useful to you in the future, such as communication skills, hiking, business tips, best places to travel, habit formation, etc. This folder will contain all your videos, audio clips, and PDFs that may be useful to you in the future. And the last folder will be for archives. In it, you put all those things that do not fit in the 3 categories mentioned above. You can understand this entire PARA method by relating it to the kitchen, because from a hut to a 5-star hotel, all kitchens are organized by actionability. Projects mean the food you are cooking right now. The areas is your refrigerator. which will have never-ending and necessary things. Resources are your kitchen cabinets, which contain the things you need once a day. And the archives are the upper cupboard of your kitchen, where only those things are kept which are used once or twice a year. By implementing this same concept in your digital space, your day-to-day productivity will increase a lot, and you will be able to easily build any product of your choice. Now we come back to the code whose third letter is D, which means distill. You didn't waste your time for nothing. Distillation means making a summary of the things you have captured so that it can be useful to your future self. You have to find the essence of the information you have organized. That is, what is the thing in it which really matters? Just like Einstein found the essence of his theory of relativity and summarized it in just one equation. Similarly, you also have to write down the things you have learned by summarizing them in short in your own words, so that you don't need to read everything later. And the last letter E means to express. Your mind may be a storehouse of knowledge, but if you cannot create anything from it, then everything is useless. At this stage, you convert the things you have learnt into reality. Your mind should be a factory and not a warehouse. The raw material put in it should be used to make something. There is a requirement to express your knowledge in every work from small to big, and this video is also a part of my expression. Whatever I have learnt, I have captured it, organized it, and extracted its pure essence through distill process, and I am expressing it in front of you by converting it into a video. American neuroscientist Nancy Andreas says that intellectual people are experts in finding connections between things. They connect different dots. Like my thought process is made up of connections of many small pieces of information, that I share them daily on my private community. There are many things in it that you will find mind-blowing, but there will be some posts that you may not like. But I don't mind because dots are connected like this. Ideas are formed like this. Those private community posts are the raw material of my thought process and habits. Do check them once. The link is in the description. Now, if I summarize this whole book in a few words, Tiago Forte says that don't overload your brain by memorizing a lot of information. To capture ideas, keep a small diary and pen, or use a note-taking app. Improvement and innovation do not happen accidentally. There is a robust system behind it which is often not visible to normal people. And the second brain is a part of that robust system. No matter what your field is, you should create a second brain of your own. It will work like a backup version of your original brain. As you keep using the second brain, your mindset, self-awareness, and focus will increase. You will feel more accomplished and will be able to handle any situation comfortably with emotional control. Organize your life by organizing your thoughts. Thank you.